Another story for the grade 5 immigration unit. This one is called Feathers by Phil Cummings, and the illustrations by Phil Lesney, and it's a book out of Australia, published there first. It's called Feathers, and I have a few feathers. I don't know if some of you collect feathers or find feathers and then hang on to them for a while. I've got a few feathers here. These are owl feathers. And you do wonder about birds losing their feathers and then finding them, and what kind of a treasure it is when you find something beautiful. And so when you're thinking about a symbol for this book, it's a pretty easy one. Feathers will be the symbol that you choose. So it's called Feathers, and I love the way the word feathers actually floats in the air, floats within the air. And of course that's what a feather does. So Feathers by Phil Cummings. The sun rose on a crisp, cloudy day. The sandpiper stretched its wings in the chilling breeze. It knew it was time to leave, so it took flight. It soared through whirlwinds of tumbling leaves that fluttered like butterflies. On and on and on it flew across borders only seen on maps. It flew over a crumbled village where a small boy sheltered, hoping the earth would never quake again. The sandpiper's shadow swept across the rubble of the boy's once safe home. The boy spied a falling feather, spinning, drifting. He climbed to the top of a craggy mountain and caught it. It was soft and smooth on his grimy cheek. I love the craggy mountain here. He's on the rubble of his home. The bird continued on its way. It flew over snow-capped mountains and deep valleys. It flew through long nights where the spit of gunfire bit into the darkness. When morning came, it flew low over fleeing families, walking in lines like ants. A girl at the end of the line had her world bundled on her back. She saw a fallen feather at her feet. Actually, it's this girl, I think. She saw a fallen feather at her feet. She picked it up and tickled her brother's toes, and the echo of their laughter drifted away with the dust. The bird left the laughter behind. There was still such a long, long way to go. It headed into a dark storm of deafening thunder, wild wind, and rain. When the storm passed, the bird emerged from shredding clouds, drifting apart like pieces of a broken puzzle. The land below was flooded. The houses were islands in a sea of brown. The sun broke through the clouds and shone on a fragile feather floating on the water. A mother reached out. She took the feather in her gentle fingers, dried it, and she made a boat for her children. They placed their boat on the water and dreamed of it, sailing away. The bird headed away from the brown flood water out over blue oceans. Waves rose like mountains. The bird was tired, but it knew it was getting closer to where it would be warm, where it would be safe. It swooped down to the shimmering water near Mia's house, calm, quiet. Mia saw it coming. As it glided in, she spied a falling feather, spinning and drifting. Mia ran and caught it before it hit the ground. She looked at the feather. She liked the way it caught the light, the colors, the smoothness. Perfect. "Dad," she said, "look what I caught." "Wow," said Dad, "aren't you lucky?" Mia smiled. "Yes," she said, "I am." The end of that story called Feathers.